Hi guys, Mr. Opinion here. My next opinion's on the Nomatic backpack. This one's in black, 14 liters. The Nomatic backpack's one of the best packs I've ever used, but the real question is more organization better? Or does it make it more complicated? The thing that stands out most about the Nomatic backpack is its structure. There's a place in here for everything. So if you're someone that likes structure, likes organization, it feels very intentional. Of course, a bag like this is going to really shine with organization. There's a space in here for everything. So again, when you're carrying day to day, you know exactly where you're going to put your items. It makes it much easier. It saves time. And for me, it saves anxiety about knowing where things are and having dedicated spaces for them. The same thing that makes this bag impressive could make it feel a little bit overbuilt or a little bit overwhelming. If you're someone that prefers a more simple bag that you're just kind of tossing stuff in, this might not be the best option for you. I think this backpack makes the most sense for people that carry on a daily basis, whether you're carrying your tech items or your work items. You could be someone that already is carrying like a messenger bag or a laptop bag. I think if you want some structure and organization, this would be a great option for you. If you're someone that basically only carries a tablet or a computer, this may not be the best bag for you because it's maybe a little bit more bag than you probably need on a day-to-day basis. All right, guys, so let's take a look at the inside of this bag. Hopefully you can see that okay. So up here, I have some of the stuff I typically carry on a day-to-day. So up here, this nice little pocket. Yeah, I typically carry a knife, a pen. I actually got a couple contacts, an extra pair of contacts for emergencies. Again, you can see this bag is pretty small. It's a dense material, but again, it depends what you're carrying. If you're coming from a satchel like me, then this is going to be super ideal. It's going to be like, I mean, look, it looks pretty cool. I've literally gotten comments, from some of these people that work in the hospital I go to, and they're like, "What is that bag?" I had a lady ask me, what it was. I sent her, the links for it, or the link to the website. Just be like, "Hey, this is it, Nomatic. Check it out." I think honestly, it fits great. It's easy to walk around with. I think we could do without this, to be honest. I mean, I don't. What are you going to be carrying bricks in here? It's just annoying, I would say. So I might actually cut this off. I don't need that. I don't know. I mean, I guess it does take a little pressure off the back, but seriously, like, how much are you going to be carrying in here? Not too much. You can just tighten the straps up and, tough it out, I would say. Here, come to the side here. I have, I got a bunch of snacks in there. I got some beef jerky. I got up here, I got some gum, some Tums, a couple pens, business cards, lanyard. Down here we got, Quest bars. We gotta be ready for the Quest bars. Got some beef jerky sticks. Got some electrolyte packets. There's another section in here. You can put some, whatever. It's RFID protected. Sometimes I have cash in there. Another slot down here. Again, I'm not sure what you could put in there, but again, that's part of the beauty of it is there's tons of little compartments that you could figure out stuff that if you needed to bring with you, you could have access to them, okay? And then, again, the negative about having this double zipper closure and it kind of flopping and folding open, it's a pro and a con because when you open this thing, you have to do both. You can't just do one. And then if you don't unzip the whole thing, it kind of gets stuck like this, which is I don't like that about it. But once you get it open, it flops open just like that. And you can see, I mean, it's super easy to see everything. So, I have my computer out because we're filming, but I keep my laptop in here. I have some documents and folders and things in there. I got a power bank right here. I got sunglasses over here. I got a pen and a marker over here. I got a notebook over here in this packet. And then, again, this whole compartment, will be open. And you can expand it. You can expand it with the outside zipper to expand the storage capacity. So if you need to fit sandals or shoes when you're traveling, or a or a you know, sweatshirt, jacket, whatever, something like that, you can. So again, this is what it looks like. And again, we have here, when you fold this open, I have a pair of scissors. Sometimes I have to cut cut things. You need some scissors, and I hate borrowing people's scissors. I got my my charger here for my phone and for my laptop, my Mac, and that's pretty much it. It's simple, it's clean. It's not overly big, but that's what I wanted. I wanted something bigger than my satchel or my crossbody bag, and something more organized, and that's what it did. So again, you can see how long it kind of, the zippers definitely protect against water and fluid, and they're absolutely durable, so I love that. But again, it's at a trade-off. It makes it harder to get into the bag. It has these nice handles on both sides. I like that, 'cause you can grab it like this. If you're, you know, on a plane, get on a plane, you can do this, and it makes it easy to hold. I've seen a couple people kind of mention that this strap here is stitched to the shoulder straps, and they point that out as a negative. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me at all. I don't think it matters. You know, you're not going to be, I understand what they're saying, because it kind of can move like that, but honestly, I don't think it matters. So just in case you've seen someone say that, in terms of day-to-day use, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter at all. And then one of my favorite features, again, I know this is not groundbreaking, but it's the way in which this closes. And I've seen other people, you know, reviewing this pack, talking about these two bottle holders and how they don't like them. I love them, okay? I love them. They fit great. They've been holding their size. And then the magnetic closure, I think, is great. You know, I know people were like, oh, but again, the other solutions out there, I think this is better. It keeps it streamlined. It keeps it close to the bag when you don't need it. But when you do, like, let's put a Deer Park. I'm going to give a quick shout out to Deer Park, my favorite water to stay hydrated with. Any other water is obsolete. So again, that's, so there we go. It's the Nomatic backpack. Quick little shot, me walking around. I think it's a badass bag. It's made my life a little easier for work and for travel. So if you are in the market for a new backpack or bag, you should absolutely consider the Nomatic backpack. Overall, the Nomatic backpack is extremely well designed. It uses premium materials. If you love organization and structure, you're gonna love this bag. If you prefer something more simple, it may feel a bit over-engineered. That's my opinion. I'm Mr. Opinion.